Hey beautiful people, I hope you all must be doing good. So let's see what do you need to hear right now. I am going to pull three piles, you are going to pick one pile, and depending on the pile that you pick, I will reveal the answers to you. So let's give cards a good shuffle. Let's see what do we get for you. This is the most important message that the universe wants to convey to you right now. So here we have our first pile. Let me pull the cards. And then here we have our second pile. I feel as if I have to place them narrow. And then we have our third pile. These two cards want to come out here. We will take it. Okay. Now we have our three piles ready, and now pick a pile. And if you have picked the first pile, let me reveal the cards. The core energy that you got is the Page of Wands. In the challenge, we have Page of Swords. In the upcoming days, we have the Tower. The energy grounding this reading is the Ten of Wands. And the outcome for you is the Seven of Cups. Okay. Page of Wands and Page of Swords, like both pages together, may indicate communication or may indicate a childish, very immature behavior. But the Page of Wands here, if you have children around you, your children, your nieces, nephews, anyone, this is great time for reconnecting with them. And as you reconnect with them, you are going to actually uncover some mysteries. And also, if you are doing some things here at the moment, just out of passion, now is the time when you should be doing those things for purpose. Like bring a purpose to everything that you are doing right now. In the challenge position is Page of Swords. This is as if you want to enjoy things. You want to have enthusiasm, passion here in your life with the Page of Wands. But with the Page of Swords, the message here is like there is some kind of survival mechanism currently working in your life. Like people are bothering you, they are gossiping about you, they are just trying to pull your legs, pulling the strings in your life, and that is why you are just unable to be yourself, your passionate, your fulfilling, enthusiastic self. Also, with the Page of Swords, I would say that if the contacts right now are coming towards you, any offer, be that in love relationship, be that in money career area, now is the time when you should really be paying heed to the details. Like Page of Swords indicates curiosity. You should be doing research. You should not be going at the face value of things. In the upcoming days, you got the Tower. Tower is reality. This is, of course, something shocking. Like this reality is not going to come through in a subtle way. Instead, it is going to be loud, chaotic as well. But the important thing here is that as this moment arrives, you are going to see the reality the way it is. And as you get to see the reality, you will be able to rebuild yourself on stronger foundation. So do not resist whatsoever the universe is trying to show you. Also with the Tower, the message here is that do not resist any change that is currently happening in your life. The energy that is surrounding this reading is the Ten of Wands. 10 is actually number of completion. Your cycle is about to be completed. You are going to bring the harvest back to your home. The universe is working to clear the path forward for you. So just a few more steps and you will be good to go. So just persevere here. Do not give up at this time. And also with the Ten of Wands, this could be a cathartic energy where you are being asked by the universe to reevaluate the weights, the burdens that you are carrying right now. Are you carrying the weight of other people whom you are not supposed to take or carry? And the outcome for you is Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is card of confusion. This is dilemma of choice. Because you have so many options in your life, you are unable to pick one. Here in these cups, these are options. You have good things and the bad things. For example, you have wheat here and you have snake here. So the message with this card is sort your priorities out. Sort the things which are good, sort the options which are bad. And then from amongst the good ones, you are going to pick one and you are going to stick with that. Also here, there is a clear indication that if you do not let this change happen, if you do not let yourself see the reality as the universe shows you, you are going to increase your burden, and then you are going to stay in your survival mode, and as you will stay there, you will be not able to pick something up, so there would be lack of clarity for the rest of period to go on. So you will have to make a choice, a significant choice here, in order for things to move forward. So that's all that I have for the first file. If the reading resonated, do claim it. Let me know in the comment sections. Don't forget to subscribe. And now if you have picked the second pile, the core energy that you got is King of Swords, could be an air sign. In the challenge position, you have the Fool. In the upcoming days to come, you have the Seven of Wands. The energy that is grounding this reading is the Ace of Pentacles. And the outcome for you is Five of Pentacles. Okay. King of Swords is someone who has been through most of the battles. This person is largely detached from his emotions only because he has seen the worst phase of life. This person is very logical, very critical, and at times this person has a tendency to be ruthless and cruel. This could be you if you are having an air placement in your chart. This could be any air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra walking in your life. But the good thing with the King of Swords is that this king sees clearly. This person reads between the lines, sees beyond the curtain, and that is why the decision, the suggestion, the advice from this person is worth taking. In the, the challenge position, you have the Fool. The Fool is brand new beginning, taking leap of faith. I feel as if you have gotten to see some things clearly after such a long time, and now you just want to cut the crap out of your life, but you want to begin fresh on this thing. Like it is as if closing one chapter and beginning on to something new. But that newish energy does not feel ready as of now. With the Fool card, the message again is that you need to take the leap of faith. You need to trust the process. Rest assured, divine guidance and support would be around you, and you will be supported by loyal friends. It's not like there would be no challenges. Of course, there would be, but the journey worth it. In the upcoming days, you got Seven of Wands, and again, I feel you are making that decision. You are taking that leap of faith, and you are standing your ground. Seven of Wands is protecting what's rightfully yours. You may feel at times that you are not ready to defend, to protect, or to set the boundaries, but trust me, you are more than ready, and you cannot be more ready than how you are now. And the energy that is grounding this reading is Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is card of potential. This is a new beginning, a new offering. Could be love relationship, could particularly in the money, career, and finances, because I see more emphasis on your finances here. With the Ace of Pentacles, like the more you invest into this opportunity, the brighter are going to be the results. So invest wisely, take care of this offer, nurture it, and put your whole heart and energy into this, and that is how it is going to grow into a beautiful garden. And the outcome for you is Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles could be a financial pinch, could be a period of instability. You may feel like you are being left alone in the cold, but remember, first of all, this phase is temporary. This is not going to last forever. And also, the message with this card is that you do not call attention to your weaknesses. You keep going, and trust me, blessings are coming towards you. These blessings are will show up in your life when you finally begin to take the leap of faith, when you finally begin to nurture that one dream, that one ideal that you have, and when you finally get enough courage to protect what rightfully is yours. That's the time when this financial pinch, this lack of stability is going to go away. So I hope it helped. If it did, please do let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe and like. And now moving on towards pile 3. If you have picked the pile 3, the core energy that you got is the Two of Cups, has to do with a soul connection. In the challenge position, you have Queen of Cups, a water sign. In the immediate days to come, you got the King of Wands and the Seven of Swords. The grounding energy here is the Star. I would say the most positive reading from these two piles. And the outcome for you is Nine of Pentacles. First of all, if you pick the pile 3, you are on the right track. And the core energy here is Two of Cups. It has to do something with partnership. There's a soul level connection here. this partnership could actually be in money, career, and finances, and could even be in love relationship. But I feel as if this is more about love relationship. And here you need to be watchful about two things. First of all, clear out any misunderstanding that is existing currently in this relationship, and secondly, watch out for your egos, because ego is something that is causing issues currently in your life. And also there could be a need for you to visit this soul connection away from your home, like maybe in a restaurant, maybe somewhere where the noise of the people that you know and the noise of the people that they know is no longer audible. In the challenge, you got the Queen of Cups. You want to invest more into this connection, but the challenge here is you. Okay, now if you have water placements in your chart, this is strongly for you. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or even if your person has this placement, Queen of Cups is very feminine energy when it comes to nurturing your emotions, being grounded within your emotions, valuing your heart, protecting your heart, pouring more into your cup, doing self-love practices. And I feel that now you are being called by the universe, like, hey, come on, pour more into your cup, because you cannot refill someone else's cup from an empty cup. You are focusing on yourself, and also the message is here clear with the Nine of Pentacles. But as that happens, some ego issues begin to occur here in this partnership. In the upcoming days, you got Seven of Wands and King of Wands and Seven of Swords. King of Wands could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Seven of Swords may indicate deception. Okay, King of Wands here shows a person who has issues with temperament, a person who is fearless, who is natural leader, who is go getting driven, like they really go after the things they want. But this is someone, I feel as if this is your person or your partner in the connection, who when not being given the things that they want from you are going after it, and they may show temperament issues. But here the message is that be watchful about deceit here. There could be deception around this whole situation. It may not necessarily come from you or your person. It may even be a third person. So be very watchful about energy leakage in this situation. And also with the Seven of Swords, the message is that you need to work smartly. You do not need to work hard. Like it is not all battles are won by actually getting into the battle and fighting. You can simply steal the resources of the enemy army and actually bar them from fighting you. And the energy that is grounding this reading is the star. The star is manifestation, it is hope. This is the card which indicates that your wish is being granted. And also I feel as if this temperament issue, this anger issue, this ego issue, whatsoever that was going within this connection is being addressed now, because you have finally learned how to actually play smartly, and that is when your prayers are being answered. And the outcome for you, Nine of Pentacles. You are financially independent, stable, secure, resourceful. You have such skills up your sleeves that very few people have. So this is the time for you to bask in energy of success, and also be very watchful or be careful about the environment in which you are living. Your space could be your home, it could be your workplace. Cleanse it, add more aesthetics to it. And also when you share your resources with other people, make sure you are keeping more for yourself and giving the less. This is how you retain your independence. So really great reading for you. I hope it helped and it resonated with you. If it did, please do leave me a comment, subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you next time.